Today what we see is that far too few students are prepared to succeed in a post-secondary environment. A 4-year degree, a 2-year degree, an industry certification because of limitations in their mathematics preparation. Through Pathways of Promise, E3 Alliance has been working with school districts and institutions of higher education across the Central Texas region to implement recommendations based on objective data to help more students succeed in mathematics.
We invited someone out from E3 Alliance to do a presentation, and we couldn't get it out of our minds. More than anything else, reading anything else, whether or not I take advanced math, tells the most about where a student's going to go in life.
One of the findings from the E3 Alliance research is that a student who takes 2 mathematics courses beyond Algebra 2 is 3 times as likely to go on to higher education and to get a higher education credential within 6 years.
We figured that the big transition would be 5th to 6th grade, because that's where you had the power to change the trajectory of what math the kids took.
We no longer have an opt-in policy, we have an opt-out policy. So you're going to get placed into 6th grade accelerated math unless you opt out of it.
They actually all met expectations, and 75% of my students actually mastered the Algebra and a Core Star exam, which is a huge, huge deal.
What I see is a system that changed in order to meet needs and to empower our parents and our students versus to hold them back.
My daughters, they are my pride and joy. So when they graduated 5th grade, they said, hey, they have this accelerated program where they take the 7th grade math. And I talked to my girls and they said, yeah, well, let's do it. Why not?
He's always like, do what you want because it's your future, and we're all doing good in math. Success will look like having a nice life, like having a house, a good job, money that you can fall back on.
We want to make sure that we're getting more of our kids into these accelerated programs because we want them to have that success. We care about them after they graduate from high school. We want to know that they're going to be successful and prosper in their adult lives.
We also see that especially in mathematics and STEM, we have inequitable systems that hold many of our low-income African American and Hispanic students back. We're partnered with NAEP, the National Alliance for Partnerships in Equity, to work directly with schools, with teachers in classrooms to understand what are the inequities that students experience and how do we address them to provide every student the opportunity to succeed in math and science.
It's very exciting to have people who are passionate and then incredibly knowledgeable and are able to continuously feed you. We grab up anything they give us as quickly as they can give us. E3 specifically really gave me that knowledge. I went from being unaware to understanding in a quick hurry. And then what NAEP has provided to me is that how, where then specifically, here's the action.
We need to address changes in education systems so that all students can succeed in math, so that all students can succeed in education and in life.
How can we strengthen equitable math pathways across the education pipeline? With your help. Go to e3alliance.org and find out how you can be a part of this work.